With the professional tutors of the league, we are in charge of locating and training the best youngest in the league of 150 clubs. For several months, we have integrated the HIGHTOF machine in all the processes of our training and in all the levels of our organisation. From the youngest age between 7 and 8 years old inside the academy routine, we have integrated the machine to their training. Followed by that step of observation, our best youngest between the age of 12 to 15 can rely on the machine to reinforce their training. We are following the same routine within the Pôle Espoir, which is a labelled organisation of the Ministry of Sport and the head office of the National Technical Direction. The machine took all its place within the organisation as it has been used to train the youngest on a daily basis. From the age of 16 years old, we have a last step in our training process which is called negative potential group to assist the players in that last step. And when it is a negative, we assist the players in their professional projects, and even here the machine offers new perceptions within its contents and its programming. The advantages of the machine are many for the trainer. First of all, it allows management of the equals, which is something similar to an attitude which is common with the players as they are occupied with their rivals. The advantage of working with the machine is that it is centered on the players' attitudes during play. And that for the trainer is very important and comfortable when he is elaborating the course. For the trainer, the machine is an asset as it allows him to be behind his player on the interesting ball delivery. The machine is a luxurious sparring partner as it is reliable and makes no mistakes, and is also able to work in all areas of the course and at all speeds. It also allows managing the stability within the instability during the players. Tennis is a sport extremely violent as players are perpetually on the left, right, in front or behind. The quality delivered by the machine allows us to have the same situation, and for the trainer, this allows him to recover the same stability during the training. At all ages, it offers something creative during the training, as it can sometimes be tedious and repetitive. At the highest level of all sports, warming up is essential. Some routine has to be put into place, and in this case the machine is very interesting as it allows gradual warming up from a slow to a more dynamic way. It allows the improvement of the level of concentration of the players and increases gradually their involvement during the action of play and within the course. It has a preventive role on the muscular level as the temperature goes higher and higher all the way during the hitting of the ball, and guarantees the quality of the warming up and the mobility of the players as it does not concentrate on the players' feelings. After a first phase of warming up, we can ask for a more dynamic phase with increasing movement. We can ask the player to enter progressively into the court by keeping his strength up. From warming up, the machine allows the trainer to give the player extremely useful advice for improving his play, especially the quality of the player's movements, displacements, the quality of his actions, of his angles, the way he hits the ball and releases.
Très bien, Julien. Tu peux garder ta longueur de balle. Allez, là. Allez, là. Très bien. Allez, là. Voilà, ça me plaît, ça me plaît. Allez, là. Voilà, c'est bien, c'est solide. Allez, là. Ok, dernier passage pour Julien. Allez, là. Ok, tu peux gagner de la longueur. Allez. Voilà, ça c'est bien ça. Ça c'est bien ça. Allez, là. Ok. N'hésitez pas à dépasser vos frappes. Hein. Hop, la reprise d'appui, un peu vers l'avant. Allez, tac, reprise d'appui vers l'avant. Très bien. Ok. Allez. Voilà. Si tu décides de prendre plus tôt, il faut préparer plus tôt, Julien. Hein? Allez, là. Très bien. Allez. Tu vois, tu veux prendre plus tôt, mais tu prépares pas plus tôt, donc c'est pour ça que tu rates. Voilà, donc faut pas le faire à moitié. Vas-y, essaye là. Allez, allez, là. Très bien, allez, là. Très bien, allez, là. Ok, allez, là. Ok.
Now we'll go in a situation of 5 balls. The rival is here to fix on the reverse. He doesn't want you to hit on the right. The machine will play reverse, but on 5 balls. It will give you a hit on the right. You don't know which one. Your work will be to hit on the right, but if you wait for the ball on the backhand without going back to the right place, and if you anticipate too much, you are dead. The ball can arrive at any time. On all hits, we need to replace each other, but your work is to place as fast as possible 4 hits on your right. Tennis is playing the diagonals. You need to be strong in the diagonals, don't give up, and you need to be capable of giving quality hits as well as your speed, effects, the touch zones. The machine offers many possibilities in this situation. It allows to isolate a hit or combination of a hit, especially a work on the reverse, and we can ask the machine to deliver hits extremely fast, longer, shorter, with the longer trajectory and more angled.
Plus bombé. Et à ce moment-là, le joueur est confronté à une multitude de problèmes auxquels il doit trouver des solutions. Et dans ce cas-là, l'entraîneur, étant très proche, peut lui donner des apports et des solutions pour élever son niveau de jeu.
Today, in modern tennis, the hardest hit is essential. It is the one that gains points and wins games. That is the reason why we need to reserve an important part for the hardest hit. The machine on this plan brings new ways and new solutions to work, as it allows separating the hits to work on it and repeat them, or to introduce them in combination with a lot of variety and which is interesting for the player's profile. It is the right hit that allows gaining a maximum of power and angles. As we can see in one of these situations, we can propose, for example, to a right-hander a situation of 4 balls in which you will have to place 3 right hits with an extremely violent difference. It is an essential advantage for the trainer as the machine allows managing a right-hander and a left-hander all at the same time, because from the same situation we only have to change the tactical requirements. It allows at the same time a right-hander and a left-hander to express himself or herself and to gain in efficiency. An asset that the machine allows to obtain is the random aspect of the machine. The trainer can decide to ask the machine to distribute the balls randomly at any time.
De demander à la machine de distribuer une balle aléatoire à n'importe quel moment. Par exemple,
for example, a sequence of 5 balls, we can ask the machine to put 4 balls in reverse and to distribute 1 ball on the right hit on the second sequence, the third or the fourth. That motivates the player to not anticipate, to improve his displacements, to be all the time in the game and extremely careful. Tennis is a sport of strength, speed and quality. We have to propose to the players cases with a lot of variety, with requirements of quality of strength, speed and coordination, and all cases related towards the net offers these possibilities. As you will see in the situations that we will show you, in particular 2 right hits, 2 reverses followed by a smash, these 5 balls are extremely demanding for the players. We will work towards a situation to the net. It will be very simple. 2 balls on the right hit to play the game on the right side of the volley, or we will get closer to the target. We are strong behind 2 volleys of reverse, or we are strong, moreover, we will touch the net and follow with a lob, or we should go faster towards the back, get back and jump to come back to the front.
Donc c'est là qu'à un moment il va falloir aller très très vite vers l'arrière, reculer, sauter pour revenir vers l'avant. D'accord, 5 balles. Vas-y. 2, tac, revers. Allez. Ouais, c'est mieux. Allez, devant. Hop, vas-y, c'est bien. Allez, 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 allez. Allez. Ouais. C'est bien, Julien. Ok. Ouais. Allez, 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 allez. Ah, dommage. Belle qualité, belle qualité. T'as vu la différence? Allez, Idriss. Déjà, t'arrives, t'es tourné comme ça. Tu devrais aller tourner comme ça. Tu serais plus fort sur ton appui. Tu vas toucher le filet. Allez, jump. Ah, dommage, tu t'écrases un peu, hein? Va la chercher. Bas sur les jambes, bas. Allez, 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 voilà, c'est bien. C'est bien, Idriss, c'est mieux, t'as vu? Tu dois y arriver. Allez, dernier passage chacun. Allez. Belle, allez. Oui, allez. C'est bien, Idriss, c'est mieux.
The players by nature give themselves limits. The game is extremely demanding, especially to win very difficult games between 2 to 3 hours where we need to provide effort at 100% or 120% sometimes. Certain situations extremely demanding allow to work fundamental physical quality, but outside the ground with a physical trainer. With HIGHTOF, the machine allows to put into place a specific physical preparation associated with the racket to hand on the ground. A situation where we can produce 3 balls, including one on the reverse, demanding quality of speed, which are fundamentals. Adding that situation to a lob brings something richer and more important, as we need to add a move towards the back and a move towards the vertical. Very important and difficult.
Voilà, allez, là t'es solide, tac, de l'autre côté. Voilà, c'est bien. Voilà, tu restes solide, allez. Là, Idriss, c'est pareil, l'amorti tu gères. Tu peux aller plus vite, comme ça tu peux reculer plus vite. Ouais. Allez, on essaye d'augmenter un petit peu là, pour essayer sans toucher. Allez, allez, va vite. Voilà, t'es solide. Hop, tout de suite. Voilà, c'est bien. Tu vois là, tu y es presque et tu fais pas l'effort maximum là. Tu peux le faire. Tu vois, déjà vous êtes meilleur. Allez, tac tout de suite. Oui. Smash de revers. Essaye. C'est peut-être pas, si tu peux pas le temps de retourner. Tu vois, tu peux essayer smash de revers. Voilà, allez. Ok, allez, reste solide là. Tac. Voilà, allez. Tac, allez. Hey. Tu vas faire attention parce qu'après l'amorti, c'est dans le retour que t'es. Oh merde, c'est dans le retour que t'es pas assez. Tu sais, t'es là, t'es un peu trop tranquille, tu sais, dans les épaules là. Tac, faut aller. Allez. Voilà. Ouais, Julien.
The surpassing of oneself is fundamental to performing properly. It is true that we have seen some cases in the beginning of the exercise where the players tend to accept to not touch the ball. But with encouragement and technical support, the player gets ahead of himself and is capable of putting into place new attitudes that allows to observe real improvements.
Des situations nous permet de gérer à la fois les intensités physiques et
the uncertain side of the situation allows us to manage at the same time the physical intensity and the time of recovery from efforts.
Avoir une influence objective et concrète sur le comportement des joueurs.
The machine will never replace the experience and technical knowledge of the trainer. It's not a question of doing only that and to train with the machine. We also need to train with a real competitor of all levels. But in this, it's a new tool for the service of the trainers to empower and modernize our ways of training and programming.